Hi, welcome to Roller. Today we're just going to do a hodgepodge of things. We're going to try to open up that lower body. We're going to do some work with the upper body. We're going to do some Pilates on the roller. We're going to do a super duper stretch. It's going to be a really, really good day for any kind of tightness that you have. Let me spin this out a little bit. I'd like you to start with yourself on your roller, your head over your tailbone, and your belly button to the spine. Today we're going to start doing something different. Put your hands on the side, and we're going to reach up. We're going to roll side to side on our glutes rather than forward and back. We'll get to forward and back, but let's start with side to side. We have our legs about sit bone width apart as we do this. One of the things that's easy to do is curl forward, so make sure you stay lifted. Make sure your bicep comes to your ear. 4 more sets. Nice. And 3. Good. And 2. I feel that stretch through my side and it feels so good. So make sure you're making it work. And then let's just roll on our glutes. This helps open up our hips and get ourselves ready for the more advanced work. And we're going to do not advanced work, but just stuff that requires a little bit more balance. So back and forth, opening up those hips, loving those hips, being kind to those hips. We are always compressing them. Good. 4 more. 4. Make sure you're breathing and you're keeping that alignment. 2 and 1. All right. Slip up above the tailbone. And I want this part to be super slow. So your hands are not pushing into the mat. They're just kind of balancing you. Your fingers are facing the roller. Going up and down that lumbar. We're taking it nice and slow. Opening the back. Pulling that belly button in. Keeping yourself into that nice, tight pelvic core. And I want you to just really feel this land at each end. So right there at the top of the lumbar, feel it land. Even bend your elbow to kind of push the roller into it a little bit. Try bending your elbow right there. Yeah. Nice. Now I want us to stay right there if it's possible, and then do the side to side. Yeah. Just rolling on that. If that's not a comfortable position, because of structure, not because you just don't like the pain. Move down a little bit, side to side. Whoops. Of course, you have to balance yourself on that roller. And last set. Over and over. Nice. Now we're going to go back. You're going to take the roller in front of the glutes. Walk your glutes behind. Put it under your thighs. Lift yourself off the floor to reverse plank and up and down those thighs. There we go. Soften the feet. So not pointed, not flexed. Up and down those thighs. You're doing a reverse plank here. Again, the arms are just table legs. So up and down. Take your time. You don't have to go the pace I'm going. You do what works for you. Right? 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And then open. Good. Beautiful. Just feeling the back of the legs open up. Nice. 4 more. 4. Now, the feet are kind of facing the ceiling right now. Good. Last 2. Now I want them to turn up. All right, full range of motion. Go all the way to the glute, all the way to the back of the knee. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders safe. Yeah, 4 more. And then lower your body down. And then reach forward. Just get your back into the opposite direction. I always like to do a counter stretch. Curl yourself up. And let's get back onto it. And come over to the push side. All right, remember, you're crossing one leg over. You want that leg to be parallel if it can. You're rolling forward in front of your IT band. Your bottom leg is lifted. It's slightly pointed. You're not pushing your hand into the floor. So make sure you're rolled forward. You should not be on that IT band. When people tell you to stretch your IT band, it's like stretching a wire cable. So you want to be in front of it to get the muscle in front and in the back. So up to the hip, down to the knee. We're going to take our time here. We're only going to do 8. 3, nice, 4, good, 5, 6. Now, if you need to push off with your hands, that's fine because the focus here is opening up that muscle. 7 and 8, and find a place in your leg, either in the middle of your thigh or someplace where you feel like you have an adhesion, and we're going to curl that leg. So open that muscle and extend. 2, looking down so that your head is aligned, probably between your foot and the roller. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to grab that into a quad stretch. Bring the foot as close to your glute as possible. Just hold that and breathe into it. Keep that gaze in alignment. Don't look at the screen. You don't need to. Nothing's going on here. Just hold the quad stretch. Now I want you to lift the foot up and bend the knee down. So it's really going toward the front of that leg. And then keep that gaze there too. Just hold that. Breathe into it. I want the roller to slip up closer to our hips. So push down a little bit. Try to get that knee to the floor. Then you bring your hand over and just drop your elbows to the floor in a diagonal right here. Lower the foot. Nice. Kind of a semi-hip crease stretch. Good. Push off with your hands, bring yourself back, extend the leg again. Then we're going to take the leg behind it and go behind that IT band. So the knee's rotating to the corner of the room. We go forward, reaching toward the ankle, and then come all the way up the hip. Good. So make sure you're in that diagonal. 2, nice long stretches. 3, pull that belly in through everything. Nice. 4, 5, good. 6, nice. 7, I'm going to take you to 10 on this one. 8, 9, no pushing into that arm. You'll feel it in the shoulder because we're moving. We don't want to feel that. 10, we don't want to feel anything like messing with our shoulders. So come on down to your elbow. Right here, you're above the leg, right? You're in that lumbar hip area, and you're going to lift and lower that leg. It's in a diagonal, remember that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then try to turn the foot down. I know it's not going to turn, but I want you to try to turn it so you get that push in your hip, and then all the way the other way. So do those side to side rotations. 3, and bend your knee a little bit for more flexibility. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and push. And then put those knees together and bring yourself back to the side. Now we're going in front of the IT band again. Our legs are stacked. If this isn't comfortable for you, then go back to the first position. All right, extend those legs and up and down. 1, make sure you're in front of that IT band. 2, you'll feel it if you're on the IT band. 3, good. 4, flat hands. 5, good job. 6, 7, and 8. Find that middle position, curl your legs back, and just hold it there. Lift your chest up some more. Let's get a nice chest lift here as we roll forward. You can put your hand on the roller too. Nice. Now drop the bottom leg and lift the top leg. And you're going to get a deeper stretch there. Make sure that leg lands on the floor, keeping the other leg up. Now come down to your elbows again. Just lift it there, extend the top leg and take it down. And just hold that. All right, push off with your hands and bring yourselves back to center on your glutes. All right, we are going to do 10 right here. Just getting ourselves realigned because we rinse and twists. So we really want to open up. Yeah. Here's number 5. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, good job. 9, and 10. And come on over. All right. Part of that IT band, right? The leg is nice and long. It's rotated down. Your hand is on the floor. And you're going to go up. 1, 2. This is just a 3. I can't do much on this hip, but I'll do the best I can. 4. Going to slow down. 5, 6. Good job. 7 and 8. Find that middle spot when you're ready, and then curl. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Make sure you're rotated forward. 4. In front of the IT band. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to just hold it into the quad stretch. Hold it into the quads. Try not to rest on that back arm. All right, then bend the knee down. Lift it up to the glute and bend the knee down. Beautiful. Release it, lower it to the floor, then walk down your elbows with that nice long stretch. Good. Now push yourselves up. Switch to that other position where we're going behind the IT band. Bring yourself down to your ankle and let's take it up. 1, 2. Good job. Nice. 3. 4. Going to be 10. 5. If your arm is too far away, you're going to feel a lot in your shoulder and wrist. 6. So bring it in and push those fingers into the floor. 7. Pull that belly in every time. 8. Head goes with the exercise, right? 9. And 10. And we're holding it back there. We're finding the part of our lumbar that we want to emphasize, and we're going to lift and lower. 2, 3. Bring that arm down for comfort. Bring the elbow to the side. 4. So you have no tension in the shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, you can have a little bend in the knee. 9. No resting on that hand. 10. And then we're going to turn it out and turn it in. 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9. Rotate and 10. And bring it down. Bring those knees together. Come to your side and then extend those legs. Putting your arms either on the mat or one on the roller and one on the mat. Roll forward of that IT band, up and down. And 2. Now I can't do this side very well. 3. Keep going. 4. Good. 5. Somebody came out of the rain. 6. And got his little wet paws all over my gym floor. 5. All right, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Find that center place for you and then bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 4. Pull the belly in to support that back. 6, 7. Perfect. 8, 9, And 10, drop one knee, the other one stays up. Come on down with your elbow, come across. All right, and just lower down. You can extend that top leg and lower it down and get into that hip crease. Push off, bring it back to center. Bring yourself back to center, sit on the roller. I'm going to take the opposite arm over to the leg and just reach back for a stretch, just in case. I'm not saying that we hurt our backs or anything, but why don't we just give it some love? Sometimes in these things we get tense in the back. All right, let's do that upper body. So slide off. Now remember the musts, right? The musts are arms wrap around the head, right? That's a must. Belly button to spine. Body is lifted. You stay on structure. You never go on kidneys or any of the soft stuff between the lumbar and the rib cage. Go up to your shoulders. Just sit on that for a second. Go down to the bottom of the rib cage. This is your thoracic spine up. And just hold at the shoulders. I want you to feel those shoulders a lot. You've got them way open with this closed position. Feel things moving around in there. 4. Oh, good God. 5. I'm feeling so much good stuff happening here. I'm taking it nice and slow. Yeah. 6, airplane body. 7. You go faster if you want to. It's all up to you. But getting in between each of those vertebrae, 8 is kind of great. Now you're on your shoulders. I want you to drop your head back, keeping it supported, just dropping it behind you, lifting your body up to the center and really pushing through those rear deltoids to get some nice open length. Then dropping your, in this position, dropping over to one side. Bring it back to center and then drop it over the other side. Yeah, we're getting some nice big open stuff and bring it back to center, keeping that head back. Now I want you to curl your chin to your chest for a counter stretch and then go up and down your back. All right, you can lift it off your chest a little bit, but you still want to keep that curl up and down. Doesn't that feel different? Don't you feel different? I thought that was kind of a nice addition, right? It started to feel really different after I started doing that. My brother didn't have a lot of space in his house, but he had a roller and it was right in the living room, so I was all over it all the time. So I was trying a bunch of different things on the roller. Nice, 4 more. And 3. Take your time, do it at your own pace. You could be doing double time, you could do half time. I want you to stop below those shoulder blades. Go to the right with both arms. Go to the left with both arms. Go to the right. Nice. Go to the left. Go to the right. Go to the left. Go to the right. Go to the left. Last 2 sets. And now hold on one side. Just hold. Look straight ahead. Don't rotate your head in a different direction. Pull through the belly as you take it across to the other side. Bring it back to center. Lower your glutes. Put your hands in front of your eyes. Flex your feet out. Lift up. Curl your arms down. And then reach forward with your body. We're going to do an alignment, 2 minutes. Drop your shoulders. So many things. It was so funny. I was watching somebody supporting my brother as he was walking, and she was like this, and I was saying, Kathy, lower your shoulders. She says, but I have to lift them up. I said, you could do it from the elbows. She was like, oh. I was like, yeah. So it's just so easy to push those shoulders up. That's where we hold our tension. All right, so let's put that roller and mat beside one. We're going to come down to the roller the same way we come down to the Pilates mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. So sit on the end of that. Make sure you're all the way to the end. Head over, tailbone, belly button to the spine, and curl it all. All right, and now once you get down there, lift those glutes, take them down the mat, lift that upper body up. I want you to slide your hand behind your head to make sure you're on the back of your head and not the top of your head. That's easy to do. Bring your arms around and hug the roller with your shoulder blades. Now, I'm going to give you 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 would be great. Make sure your feet are slightly in front of your knees and you're super aligned. It's like running down your spine. For the first minute, we're going to do deep breathing. We're going to get the breath going up and down the spinal column to separate as we lie here. You've got to make sure those arms are really tight to the sides of the roller. And then second minute, soft breathing to talk to our nervous system. For the soft breathing, I don't want you to close your eyes. I want those eyes to be open so your brain can watch balance, right? It can look at balance, it can look at alignment and digest it through the nervous system. So your first minute starts now. Nice deep breathing. Close your eyes for this if you want to. We're focusing on our spine. What's up, buddy? You looking more? I'll take you out after. You have to my mat. Hmm? 'All right, we're almost there. In 3, 2, 1, open your eyes and just soft breathe. Nice natural breathing. You can make it deep if you want to. I just don't want it to be that raggedy one that you're just pulling everything through. Be a little bit relaxed. I want your body to know what a balanced, relaxed body, open body feels like. So that becomes one of the tendencies that we have. You're halfway there. Last 15 seconds. Okay, let's take those legs to tabletop. Lift the feet to 45 degrees. Open and close the knees. The feet stay together. Now, I want you to hover one arm off the floor. Good. Pull the other one up to the palm toward the ceiling. Try not to push hard or get your elbow down. We're working on balance while we're doing these core exercises. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And turn that arm around, bring it down, and then hover the other one up, out and in. Right? Good. 3, 4, working on balance. 5, don't push hard. Lift your body. Balance is lift. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now keep it open. Hover the other arm up. You're going to move the leg away from that arm. Those legs away from there. The open plan. 2, 3. Keep the elbow off the floor if you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down. Lift the other one up. Take it to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Keeping that clamshell open. 4. Never turn to the camera. I fall. 5, 6. Keep it at 45. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Bring it back to center. Bring your both arms down. Put yourself on your fingertips. You're bringing it frog in, extend out. Frog in and extend out. Frog in and extend out. So you're bringing the knees toward the chest and opening into that V. 4, 5, slowing you down. 6, 7, 8, frog it in. 9. Now, you're going to take it to one side, 1, and then out. So I'm going to the left. My knees are to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your fingertips. 9 and 10. Back to center, then to the other side in 1, 2, 3. Upper body stays straight on that roller. 4, 5, 6. Ooh, getting cramp. 7, 8. One cramp. 9 and 10. Bring it back to center. Put those feet down to the floor. Push into your hands. Curl yourself to the center of the roller right here. Head over tailbone, belly button to spine. We're going to hold ourselves back into this pike. Now, if you need to put a mat under, a towel under, now we're going to go straight up with the arms and lift each leg. So get on your toes so that you're not too much support. So we're going to alternate 1, 2, lift, 3, knees come up. They're not extending. 4, you keep them bent. 5, 6, 7, straight ahead. 8, 9, and 10. Now, you probably figured out that we're going to do one side. So, sorry, I'm getting a cramp right here, and I'm going to massage that out. So we're going to bring one side to the out as we take the arm across. So I'll demonstrate that. So you're on your toes. This leg comes out, down, out. It's a disco move. 3, 4, 5. Try not to plop my leg down. 6. Nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Go back to center every time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got some rows going on here. 9 and 10. Back to center. Bring those legs close. Wrap your hands around your thighs and bring your chest down to your right here. Okay, we're bringing our hands back, taking our legs up and doing circles. 1, 2, bend your elbows, soft touch on the floor. 3, 4, you can have your legs bent or long. 5, 6, 7, 8, good job. 9 and 10, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's keep rolling. 5, good job. 6, 7, I have to do some recovery here. 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down, scoot your butt down, and take yourself all the way back down to the roller. Get yourself nice and long. And then slide on to your mat. Let your body open up. Put your hands out to the sides, down, out and down. Lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, and go your upper body. Nice. Belly button to the spine. Keep your lumbar in neutral position. Don't tilt your pelvis. All right, let's go into our stretch. Deep service stretch. Right between the tailbone and the lumbar. Just let it sit there for now. Open up the legs a little bit. Let them drop to the side so the roller can go into that hip a little bit. And then bring the knees together, the feet apart. Ooh, that's a hip stretch and a half, right? All right. Parallel those legs and bring them to tabletop. Right here. That's not a very good tabletop. There we go. And get this. There we go. Take one leg up. Bring it down as far as you can. And take the other leg out. Point both feet. Now, remember, you can massage that hip crease. See how it brings my leg down more? As you massage that hip crease, it loosens up the connection to the hamstring on the other side and opens up the hips and you get that nice long stretch. So you can do this massaging it or you can just leave it alone. It's up to you. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Hold it right here. I'm going to give you a 30-second hold. I want you to breathe into it. I want you to feel more extension. Try to work with it. That's 10. So take advantage of that. 20. That's 4 seconds. Put your hand on the outside of the foot. Bring it down into half a baby pose. And then put the other foot on the floor. So you get that widening of the pelvis right here. You feel it shooting up all the parts. That would be a 20-second hold. More, 5 more seconds. And then extend that leg back up. Take the other leg back out. And we're going to try 3 more. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And big inhale and exhale, lower. This will be 20 seconds. Breathe. Look straight up. You don't need to look at the screen while you're stretching. Last 4 seconds. Pass that leg over to your other hand. A little hip cross right here. Bring it over. 20 seconds here. Might not go far. Now take that leg all the way out to the side without letting the glute come off the roller. Push down on it. Look straight up. Hand on the roller on that side. Bring the leg across. Your hip goes to the ceiling. Do this final twist. Make sure the shoulders are planted on that mat. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Both legs are lifted. That leg is no longer than my other one. Let's try to remedy that. We switch to the other side. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And we're using that 30 seconds. We can massage that hip crease. Trying to get more extension. Beautiful. There. 2 more seconds. Just keep pushing it. You want to get all the length you can Because we're going to get about our day and just come down into the happy baby pose. While you're holding that, we're going to take the other foot to the floor for a bigger extension. That's 7 seconds. We're going to get on with our day, not conscious of what we're doing with our body. So let's keep ourselves kind of conscious of what we're doing with it now. And extend that leg and the other leg. We're going to do it again. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And good. One more time. And 20 seconds. And the belly button to your spine. That's what helps extend these legs. Right, hand it over to the other arm. Take it across just a little bit. And then take it all the way out. Keeping your hips parallel, don't let anything lift off the roller. Connect your thigh. And slip your hand onto the roller. Take it across your spinal twist. Look away from your leg. So the shoulders are planted. We love that. We love stretching. It's good. And inhale and exhale all back to the center. All right, my legs are even now. I'm going to put myself in tabletop and flare those. The knees are together, legs are out. Flare them out and then lower them. So the knees are together and the legs are apart and they're flared out and lowered. So you're pushing, you're extending the front of the leg, right? Pushing down toward the glute. Bring those knees together. From here, pushing out into your big wide knee. I want you to reach with your toes. Reach, 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 reach with your toes. And reach, reach, reach with your heels. And then reach, reach, reach with your toes. Yay. Heels and toes. Heels and toes. Heels and toes. Good golly, Miss Molly. Bring it back and cross. Take it out. And cross. And take it out. And relax the legs. Just let them have it. Just let them. You don't have to soften the knees, but you don't have to push through them. Just let them be long. All right, let's swing it. Our helicopter. Why not? Let's do this all day. 8, 7, keep it nice and wide. 6, last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Both sides. All right, let them come to a stop on their own. Then soften your knees. Bring it in for the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 is halfway. 5, 6, 7, about 1 width apart. 8, tabletop and tabletop. Down and down. Lift yourself up. Take the roller out from under you. Keep yourself lifted, lifted, lifted. Starting at the heart. Lower to the mid back. The lumbar. To the glutes. To the bottom of those feet together. Put your hands down with the palms up. Drop your shoulder blades. Make sure you have beautiful alignment. Nice open chest. All that energy flowing to the sky, to the ceiling fan. Big breath. Close the legs. Bring the arms over onto your shoulder. Push up into your seated position. Get your head over your tailbone. Roll your shoulders back and forward. Love it. And then forward for 4. Okay, open that baby up and just take a turn to one side. Doesn't have to be a full spinal twist, just an opening. And then to the other. Come back to the center and let's breathe up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. And thank you for coming to roller. It was everything great.